Today's video, we're going to be putting away cards I pulled for the last few videos away to the binders. I did a previous one on how I collect cards because I do it slightly differently against the grain. So if you want to know more than that, go watch the previous video. But this one, it's not a follow on. It's just literally putting my cards away. So let's get into it. Right. So first up, we've got the what I'm going to say is effectively I've tried to replicate the WC Gym Heroes Gym Challenge cards set. So what I've done is all the ones that are a trainer card from Journey Together, Destined Rivals, Ascended Heroes, I'm sticking in their own collection. Like I say, just a bit of nostalgia. So I've got the Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge that I'm collecting. Just make a whole need and then. So I've just replicated it. I've put all the common cards that are non-hollows. I've just got the hollows to put away. I'll make the video too long. So first of all, I've got Team Rocket's Tarantula, which will be somewhere. Here we go. Got it. So that's the reverse hollow version going in. Then I've got we've got Erica's Victory Bell. So we'll stick that in. Now this is just the way I just decided to collect cards. We've got the reverse hollow. We'll stick in the hollow. Use that script. Didn't realise that. Ethan's. Where's Ethan? Where did I put Ethan? Yeah, I just think it's just an exciting way because I'm not into mastering sets and stuff like that. Because just getting all the product and the cost of it. There we go. There's Ethan's been said. I just don't see the need. You can create your own collection, your own way of building up a binder. And like I say, this is my way. I'm not going to go repeat myself too much. In my previous video, I did tell you how I collect cards. You can always go back and watch that because I say I'm off the cuff. I'm against the grain. Where's Arvin? Where's Arvin? Whereabouts did I put Arvin? Where did I put Arvin? I'm being blind here. I'm being blind. There we go. Right in front of me. I wouldn't pass it twice. Right, there we go. So Arvin's score in reverse hollow. That'll do. Now, where's Larry? Larry's back here, wasn't it? That's hot. Right, so we've got Larry over here. All still recording. Yeah, like I say, you can make Pokemon cards your way. So here we've got Starly Reverse. We've got Rufflet Reverse. That's done. Oh, back to Team Rocket. Here we go. Team Rocket. Put it there for now. No, stick it there. There we go. That's a little spot for it. Ends Vanillux. Like I say, so he just makes it a really fun collection. I just think I like to organise things, but I don't do things in the normal way. So I just feel like that's what all these trainer cards, because they're slightly more special than your normal cards. So I just wanted them all together, and that's what I've done. We've got Slugma Reverse Hollow. So like I say, and that's the collection I'm building up in this binder. The back of it needs a new binder. There's going to be too many because in the front of this I've got, weirdly, got the Pokemon Go, which never completed. So those cards I will pop by, try and pick up as I go along, and then I go into my base set 2, which again pretty much the hollows mainly missing and some of the rares. But yeah, won't go into this too much because I'm going to do a video, and I said it last time, but time is fast. Just been mad busy. I work 12 hours a day, and then with the kids and stuff. I think trying to this PokeTuber journey was probably not the best idea. And then I go into, after that here, is the 2000 prints. I started gathering up from lots I've bought. So that's something I'm also working on in the background. Again, it's the hollows, they're a stinger. But that is a a long, slow process. Maybe won't even ever complete it, but you know, it's one of them. Just got to have something to work on. Yeah, there's many things to work on. Right, so next up is we've got the arts binder, as I showed you last time. We're still recording. The arts binder. So start off with normals, and in here, I see these little cards that I've just pulled from openings on the channel of recent. So we've got Type Null here. I think it's a nice card. I'm going to stick this. Let's find a little slot for it. Here we go. We've got Type Null. We've got Heliosync. I think it's a nice card. Heliosync. Yes, I don't always sleeve all my hollows. I know some of you are probably cringing at that, but you know. 2 cannon. They are protected once they're in the binder. And then we've got water. Now I think this black and white cards are actually quite cool. I didn't like them back in the actual black and white days, but I do like the way they've done them now. I do think they're quite kind of cool. So we've got Samurott there. I think that's an awesome foot art. Vertic. So that's going in there. And Brioni. When I showed Missy that, she thought it was absolutely adorable. I said, I know. I knew you'd say that. That's why I kept it. So we've got Brioni going in there. And then we've got the Primarina. Pitch black as well. Another gorgeous card. You know what I mean? You don't have to be all about the big hit illustrations and SARs. Dreadnought. It's kind of cool. So that can go in there. Sealy. Don't mind a Sealy. Kind of cool. Got my seal. And then the Dugong. So that can go away in there. Into sort of these sleeves, because I've got some of these cheap ones that just don't freaking have double-sided. So I am getting some Goldens and Seekings going. They are going to have to end up having their own feature page in the other binder. So now we're on to dark. I'm not going to get any more fairies. That's for certain. I'm going to the darks. So we've got Zarude. That was kind of cool artwork. So that goes in. Then we've got dragons. Haxorus. Thinks cool. Fracture. She also thinks cool. So they can go in. Then we move on to the steel in the arts binder. Got Cabalion, which can just slot in there. Mrs. Gold's mad at me because I just stick cards anywhere, and she likes me in one order and year order, and it's I don't have time for that. She probably rework through this. Glefki, I thought I quite like the artwork. So that goes in. Iron Crown, kind of funky, not the most amazing artwork, but I just kind of liked it. So why not? You don't have to get rid of cards. You stick them. If you don't like them at a later date, you can get rid of them then. Right, I have got that. I didn't realise I had that. I've got that Zemazenta. I didn't realise. Right, so that's one to the side. I'm going to grass. Like I said in the last video, kind of like this grubbing. So that got kept. Just find a slot for it. That'll do there. Little grubbing. I mean, how can you not like it? It's good. And then this, I thought this was quite a pretty card. Beauty Fly. So that got kept. Yeah. Like I say, you just over time, just add in a few cards here and a few cards there, you end up getting a nice little collection going. And that's the way forward. Got Heliosync, we'll stick Heliosync there. Do you know what I mean? And it's just good. Do you know what I mean? You pick your artworks for with the cuteness, prettiness, coolness, and you just add a really unique I say some cards I don't always necessarily fully agree, but the missus likes it. The missus likes him. It's a shared hobby, so we just goes together. And like I say, it becomes an impressive collection, in my opinion. Whether you agree, I don't know, but I think it's a fun way to do it. I like that spirit team. I thought it was kind of cool. So I like that. So I've got that, and then this Corfigurus again. Like I say, I quite like the black and white, so I kept that. Not the most amazing one. Can't say it's a one I like. Jinx. I thought this Jinx looks really fun. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Quite a fun looking artwork. Be better if these were balloons. Party Jinx, but you know, I kind of like that, so I kept that. Meowstic, like a Meowstic. Getting a few Meowstics. So soon, use a double sleeve on there. So soon probably I'll have to do a Meowstick feature page. I'm sure I've got some others otherwhere. Well, this scattered amongst other folders, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've got a couple of Meowsticks somewhere. Graniados. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't like a charging dinosaur. Right, so we've got Graniados. Landorus, I think it's quite good artwork. You know, some of these artworks I just think go unappreciated on these normal cards. So I've got Landorus, and then got another Landorus, which I think is a really, really nice card. Even great if it was an illustration. Yeah, if there's an illustration there, that'd be a really, really, really cool card. I've got a slot for it. She's gonna go mad at me because I'm breaking up the Landoruses here. I'll be getting told off. I got told off last time for cat when she watched the video, all the cards mixed up. So that's that for the arts folder. Yeah, that's them put away. Moving on to the feature mons, I think, in this. Nope, this is the special arts. Alright, so these are all like little special side collections which growing very slowly. Got the Radiance, yeah, as a collection there. The Alolans, and the Galarian Slow. But like I say, I went through all this in my last video, so I'm not gonna go droning on. So I've got up in here, got some megas. So I started a little mega page. She went mad at me because I didn't have them all together, so I had to go and do a little rework. So I've got mega launcher going in, which I've not got, so that can go in here from a little mega section. Not that one. Got the mega extra. Like I say, I don't really like some of these artworks, but I'm just keeping to them for now because you don't have to get rid of them. I can always get rid of them at a later date. Do you know what I mean? You have to go gun ho, getting rid of them now. Got the mega Gardevoir. The mega Manectric, which is actually some riders that he pulled, but I said just we'll stick it in the family binder for now because I told him, so you're going to get this binder at some point. Well, share it between your brothers. But if I pull it again, you can have it back. Or for biting a lot. And Megalias. I think that's it for the megas. Yeah. So yeah, so that's that. I'm sure I had a right. We've got put this Team Rocket's Crobat next to Team Rocket's Moltres. Might get told off then. I think it's more of the onto the illustrations area. Like I say, you should build a really cool binder. I got told to stick these everywhere. I'll get told off anyway. I got this Dutox. I thought it was a really cool card. It was low value. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, I think it's a really cool card, and it's I think something that you know you can pick up and stick in your binder. It's a nice little artwork. It's never going to be worth a lot, but I don't care. I don't care. Stoneface, I thought it was quite a fun card. Yeah. I don't like the cartoony cards, but I thought it was quite fun looking. I don't know why. It's a shit card, but I liked it. Hydropole, that's an awesome card. Again, very underrated, low value, but I think that's an awesome looking card. So got that. That can go in here. Spooper, again, I think it's a very underappreciated artwork. I know that it's not a fan favourite man, but it's just a nice card. There's a lot of work going into that artwork. I think it's really nice. And again, I think it's something that, you know, won't disappoint in a binder. Looks good. She's going to go mad at me because these don't make sense when I'm putting them. But no, never mind. I'm always getting told off. Maybe for spending money. Sil Valley. I'd say it wasn't a card I was looking for. When I pulled it in person, it looked so much better. So I was really happy with that pull. It's a really nice card. And the missus liked it as well, which is always good. Keeping her happy. And then the Primarina. I'd say she was delighted about that. She was really happy when I told her I pulled that. So that's in. So I'm going to get told off here because these just don't make sense. So that's in there. Rampardos EX. I'll put that away in a minute. What would be that I've got? Kingdra. Pulled out a Kingdra. And I did think I had that, but I think I got rid of it and then decided to keep all these trainer galleries and stuff. So let's go back to the exit. I'm going to get told off. Are we all still recording? Yep. Right, so here we go. I can stick it here. I'll stick it here. Okay. Right, got an EX. There we go, Rampardos. And out of a tin I purchased because I wanted to harvest some packs for a video. I ended up acquiring a Darkrai V. I'm just going to keep it for the hell of it. But with these few little V's there. It's quite a cool card. Quite a cool card. So now we'll move over to actual trainers, I think. That's where I'm going next. Nope, tell a lie. Got this little packet here with a little collection been starting for the missus. The Pokeball hollows from the black and whites. So, is this a double sleeve or a single sleeve? So I need to get rid of these fucking sleeves. Do ready. Right, so we've got that there. Shelmet. Pokeball reverse hollow. Got Pampo. Yeah, I think that's definitely a top that you've got to get the double-sided sleeves for your binders. It's freaking a nightmare. So that's that in there, and then also, you know what I mean? She likes the love balls, so we started building a little love ball collection here. So I've got Pancham now, talk to that. Dragonair, which is a great card. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice card, and it's a great one. It's always going to appreciate. We've got Routes with the love ball, and Silicone with a love ball. I'm going to go mad again because they're not together, but never mind. So moving on to some trainer cards. Yeah, so these are just trainers that I collected, and Mrs. Vitality, I think it's one to add to your collection. Always does well. Always Mrs. cards always appreciate in time. So I think it's, you know what I mean. You just got to add it to the collection. There we go. I don't know why. I like that tremendous bomb, so I kept it. I want to get the full art version. Don't know why. I think it's kind of a fun looking card. So here we go. We've got trainers here, and I've got Harley Quinn to go in. That can go in there. And then we've got Hilda. So I should have put them in the other sleeves. No, these sleeves are shite. Got Hilda. So there we go. So that's that. Now moving to energies. This is a. I mean, I think they're cool, but the missus, she insisted on energies, mainly reverses. So what have we got here? I've got a psychic. Got room for a psychic. Oh, I'm gonna have to add a page. Right, 1 second. Sure, there was some free pages here. Maybe I dreamt it. Not right at the front. There we go. Right, so here we go. I've not got that one. We haven't got that one there, so pretty single-sided sleeves. Right, so there we go. And then we've got an electric. No steel. Got an electric, so I haven't got that one. That goes in there for her energy collection. What else we got? Got grass. See them. It's going to tell me off because it's not in year order. But you know, fuck it. I'm a rebel. I'll be told off. Right. Went past dark, didn't I? Went past dark. Was it the beginning? Was it? Yes, dark. So here we go. We've got a dark from black and white. That goes in there. I mean, they have a good thing to collect. I've got to say. I don't think I have to do a page on new code cards, and they're kind of cool. And then normal energy. Got that kind of a funky. It is a Pokeball. Fuck's sake, Pokeball. I better put it with fucking Pokeballs. Let's get told off. Where do I put it? Because this is the only thing with custom collections is you create rules and then it's somebody's going to break them. It's like, where does it go? Did I put this in Pokeball reverse hollows or do I put it with energies? So I'm going to have to put it with the Pokeballs, I think, for now. She tells me off, I'll move it, or she'll move it. Right, that's that there. So that's done. And like I say, it's a fun, simple way. Now I've got some feature ones to put away, but not many. I just think it's a fun way to collect your cards. Like I say, I went through in detail on how I collect them last video. Feel free to go check it out. So this is the Big Daddy folder in my eyes. This is the feature binder. So yeah, so to put away in here, got a Feraligatr. Auto recording. Got a Feraligatr. Let's find that. Like I say, it's just a fun way. Come on, where's the alligator at? Here we go. See, I keep getting kind of what to do. I've got the hollow version, little special hollow version, and the normal reverse. I just don't know what to do. I kind of want to put it in, but I kind of don't. Keep putting it in a pile, but I keep not being decided. Oh, have I got this Feraligatr? No, I've had more Feraligatrs, but I've got rid of them over time, buying and selling, trying to get funds together to buy other cards I wanted, and then I go back and decide I'm going to keep that one now. So then I got start all the puzzles again. It's like, you've had that one before, you've had these cards before, you got rid of them for other areas of the collection. But that's the fuck. Like I say, I've had tons of cards. The amount of cards I've got rid of, I could have doubled this collection, but at the times, finances, focusing on other parts of the collection, it's just one of those things. And I had the fun of trying to find and hunt all the cards down again. I've got this Bayleaf, which I've already got in non-hollow, so there we go. We'll stick the reverse hollow in. There we go. That's sorted. Now I've got Electabuzz and a Blaziken. Where's electric? Here we go. Here's my Electabuzz little page. Like I say, you don't have to be amazing cards, but it builds up a unique collection. So there we go. Got that Electabuzz in there. Like I say, it's not everybody's favourite model, and it isn't really mine. I don't know why it started. There's a couple of little cool artworks I quite liked. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Menacing Electabuzz. Do you know what I mean? Waiting to pounce on something. It's like kind of cool and just slowly builds up. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I like a lot of the vintage. I do like the vintage cards. It's more my thing. My Blaziken, here we go, Blaziken. All still recording. Right, so we've got Blaziken here. Do you know what I mean? That's how I never take Torchic, and I've had loads more Torchics, and I have to go back and collect them, and that's how we are. Right, I need another freaking sleeve again. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be naughty. I'm going to stick it there. I'm going to move it later, and she'll tell me off. But yeah, so we've just done, like I say, a unique collection. So that's the binders being put away for today. For the last few times, like I say, I'm trying to make it not as tedious as last time. If you like this sort of content, hit the like button, subscribe, helps us turn out, and it's one free thing you can do. But another one coming up in a month or two after we've done some more videos, and we'll be putting them cards away. Thanks for watching. Peace out.